African American community is the only community that has the power in this country to change anything. They are the only ones that are going to save the Latinos. And I clap for the African American.
Bravo, bravo. That's what they look at black people as. The help. Not as allyship, just disposable help. Someone that they could put in front of them as a shield.
During the last election, many African Americans warned about this. While many Latino Americans sang this.
I will vote for Donald Trump.
I'm gonna need y'all to stop sending me the video of those two Cuban women who are talking about African American. I don't care. I really don't care. For me, like I said, my platform, if you've ever followed me, I have never pushed for solidarity with any other races because I have seen how everyone treats us. I understand the social hierarchy. I understand racial hierarchy in this world. I will never advocate for uniting with any other group because every other group just sees us as utility, people to be used.
Now listen, I can't speak for all Black Americans. I can only speak for myself. I'm not looking for anybody from the Hispanic or Latino community to kiss my ass. What I'm looking for is mutual respect. If I respect you, and if I'm not racist or putting you down, I expect the same in return.
Hey more people, it's Gracie here once again, welcoming you back to the channel. I hope that from wherever you my lovelies are watching this from, you are doing all right and God has protected you and preserved you very well. I hope you're staying safe. Yes, I hope you are okay. Yes, I do appreciate all of you that keep supporting me on here. The generous souls that give me super thanks, super chats, banange, thank you so very much. My members, I do appreciate all of you so highly for sticking around and supporting through the membership program. Thank you so very much. And definitely we have another interesting episode. Today the light is not so much because electricity decided to do me dirty just like YouTube does. So I want you to go ahead and check your subscription and see if you're still subscribed to me, just in case I came on your, YouTube homepage. Because it looks like, for some reason, I don't know why YouTube is doing this, because I don't think people are unsubscribing intentionally. I shouldn't be that annoying. I don't think I am that annoying for people to be going away like in numbers, really. Like it really doesn't make sense. So I want you guys to check out and see if you're still subscribed. If you are still subscribed, that's good. If you are not, please make sure you subscribe again, because I know I bring valuable content on here and I know quite a number of people appreciate what I do. So that's why I just smell something really fishy. But anyway, we are going to dive into today's video. There's a Cuban podcast, I think, for ladies that was talking about African American people, and they are like, African American people are the only people that have a capacity to save the Latinos. Oh my God, I can smell desperation a mile away. I feel like, why aren't these people already tired of talking? Anyway, a lot of Black people came up to respond, and I think we are going to look at those videos. We'll come back and talk about it. Let me know what you think about this very episode. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and yeah, let's watch.
Community is the only community that has the power in this country to change anything. They are the only one with the experience of civil matter. They are the only one que tenían el esclavo ahí mismitico. They are the only one that are not going to get deported anywhere, and you cannot put them all in jail. So African American community, which is the community that is stepped on by Cubans, the most are the only ones that are going to save the Latinos. And I clap for the African American community that has not come out, because it is not. I do. We didn't do shit.
I get it,
masses,
but I don't.
Me and you support, but in masses, we didn't support anything that was going with them. Latinos look at Cubans specifically. I'm not gonna talk about any other community because I'm not part of that community, even though I'm a Latina with them. Cubans talk shit about African Americans. Cubans did not support African Americans. Cubans think that they all victimize themselves, that all of this, all of that. African Americans are the only ones that are going to save you as Latinos. So you better start kissing. If you're gonna kiss some in this country, you better kiss some blacks.
Now listen, I can't speak for all Black Americans. I can only speak for myself. I'm not looking for anybody from the Hispanic or Latino community to kiss my ass. What I'm looking for is mutual respect. If I respect you, and if I'm not racist or putting you down, I expect the same in return. If you are looking for me to fight with you, I expect for you to fight with me. I expect for my intelligence and my education to be respected. I expect my lived experience to be respected. I expect for my history and for what my people and my ancestors have gone through and for what they are going through to be respected. I expect for the people who know better to educate the ones in your community that don't. I expect for you to call out the racism within your own community. And if you can't do any of that, don't look for me to be there for you. That's it. That's all.
African American community is the only community that has the power in this country to change anything. They are the only ones that are going to save the Latinos. And I clap for the African American.
Bravo, bravo. That's what they look at black people as, the help. Not as allyship, just disposable help. Someone that they could put in front of them as a shield. And that's why a lot of these white Cubans left Cuba. It's not necessarily because of politics or ideology. It's because of racial equality. Before the Cuban Revolution, they used to discriminate against black Cubans. It was legal. Black Cubans didn't have access to healthcare or education, and they lived in poorer conditions where they served the white Cubans. After the Cuban Revolution, all that changed. They start promoting racial equality. Black Cubans start having access to healthcare, access to education. And a lot of white Cubans, that made them feel uncomfortable. They were used to the old Cuba, where they had an upper advantage on the black Cubans. They're not going to bring this information up freely. That's why when she says save us, servitude, you're nothing but the help, disposable help. Make my white Cuban life a little bit easier and comfortable since our white savior, Trump, is deporting us.
I'm going to need y'all to stop sending me the video of those two Cuban women who are talking about African American. I don't care. I really don't care. For me, like I said, my platform, if you've ever followed me, I have never pushed for solidarity with any other races because I have seen how everyone treats us. I understand the social hierarchy. I understand racial hierarchy in this world. I will never advocate for uniting with any other group because every other group just sees us as utility, people to be used. And oppressed people, like black people, we are so pathetic. Me, you, Africa, we're pathetic. Because the smallest things, the tiniest, most irrelevant, worthless things are used to like the tiniest. The one that kills me the most is the black man on ChatGPT is like, if you had to be any, like, don't you get it? Everyone knows that a little bit of praise, tiniest bit of praise is what suddenly, that is the mark of an oppressed people. The tiniest bit of praise is a psychological thing. Y'all start jumping. Yeah, oh my God, ChatGPT said it's going to be black. ChatGPT was programmed to give this response so that you mothers can be out here acting like jigaboos. I don't care about those Cuban women. I don't care for Cuba. I don't care to ally with anybody. I am black. There's enough black people in America for me to ally with. There's enough black people in the Caribbean for me to ally with. There's enough black Europeans for me to ally with. And let's not even talk about the continent of Africa. I don't need anyone. I think we don't need anyone. So y'all need to grow some balls and have some fucking self-respect.
So I came across this Cuban podcast of these two Cuban podcasters talking about Cuban Americans and immigrants and African Americans, and real recognize real. My hat's off to these chicks. Let me know when y'all gonna get to kissing.
African American community is the only community that has the power in this country to.
Still don't believe we're the main characters. Still don't believe black Americans are the real children of Israel, the real Jews from the same tribe as Jesus Christ. Still don't believe that the black American man is about to, MAM is about to rule forever as joint heirs with Jesus Christ. They know time is up. When have they ever talked like this? Some of them, I feel like are doing things like this and openly admitting stuff because it's their way of like trying to make amends and like basically save them and their families, because they are well aware that the BLACK AmeriCAN man, because this is a patriarchy, is that our Black American women are going to be right with us as our queen, but this is patriarchy, okay? So they are well aware that the BLACK American MAN is the only one that can save them. They are aware. Since when have they ever spoken like this? They don't. They haven't, never. Everybody's been, and I saw a sister girl throwing up her allegiance, you know, they try to say this is okay, yeah, okay. Sell it to the sleep, you know, but they are well aware the shift is here. They're well aware. They're well aware, right? A lot of them got to take things up with the Most High. Got to take it up with the Most High, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because you don't know who's sincere, who's not sincere. You don't know who's trying to come in at the last minute after doing BS all this time, right? But the Most High knows. Our angels know. Our mother knows. You know what I'm saying? Who's sincere and who's not sincere. You know what I'm saying? But since when have they ever... The main characters, literally, still don't believe Black Americans are the number one PPL on earth? The proof is in the pudding. Praise the Most High, I can see. I am extremely woke. Extremely woke. With that penal gland third, whatever the Most High did to your brother's extremely woke. And I can only thank the heavens for that. I can only thank the Father for that. I can only thank the Holy Spirit, our mother, for that. And it takes one to know one. I see other brothers and sisters on here who are extremely woke. Notable mentions. Brother Big Judah, right? Brother Moriel, Brother Sly, and Brother Big Levi. That's who I go listen to, right? So, yeah, extremely woke. Most High don't need a lot of people to, he don't. Most High do not need a lot of people to do what he needs to do. All praise to the Most High.
African American community is the only community that has the power in this country to change.
And the question now is, what are you offering? We've had 40 years of us freely giving our handout and our grace and offering support, and it was spurned for 40 years. There's a payment that's required for that. There's reparations that's paid for that. There is burnt bridges that are paid for that. There is an empty bank account. So what are you offering? What are you offering for the deal? What are you offering for our support? Put it in writing. Otherwise, good luck. It's not good for them to throw away civil rights and habeas corpus, but this is your fight. You need to force them to not do this. And you need to organize, you need to strategize, and you need to build alliances the way we had to. The worst thing for everyone else is them convincing you that the most educated entrepreneurial group that built this country doesn't know what they're doing or talking about. Because the only people who aren't flowing with this is everyone else. It's not us. There is nothing they've done that they haven't done before, and we had to learn how to survive. And that there's not one thing. This is a repeat, and doing it to us has severe consequences for them. So you're the easier targets, and you're going to be the targets. Another thing, Trump saying he's going to pull back on the immigration policy. Just understand this. At the end of the day, they want more this color babies, and they don't want more of you in there. There's two main characters, black and white. So whatever they do, they might keep you, but it will be in subjugation, so they have power and control over you. So just a little, I know you're like, oh, he said he's going to reverse it. They want these colored babies and less of you. The only way they'll keep you is if you're in a subjugated position. So maybe you might be illegal, but it's going to come with a whole bunch of strings attached. You just prepare.
I don't care what nobody says. Being held accountable by your own kind is the most effective method. The only method that I might place above that is the feel it to learn method, where you got to make them feel it to learn. That's the only other method that I would put above that. But being told about yourself by somebody who looks like yourself, it just hits differently. It's almost like, damn, self, you might be onto something. Damn, self, damn, twin, I got to listen to you because you look like me. And it's for that reason alone why I got to leave the Latino community, why I got to leave the Cuban American community in Florida specifically, why I got to leave the I will vote Donald Trump with this clip. I got to leave you guys with this clip. Did you hear what she said? Did you hear what she said? Because it's the exact same sentiments that every African American person, every Black American person have been screaming since elections time. The same exact sentiments. And now, because of the Latino community have entered themselves into literally voting against the same exact group of people that now hold the power of being able to save you. She said it. She said it. See, I knew this. I knew that it's only the African American community, that it's only the Black American community that can save the Latino community from the shit that they got themselves into. I knew this. But see, you're not going to listen when I say it. But you'll probably listen when she says it. And the thing about it too, see, technically, I'm a Latina. I'm Haitian. But I'm not the Latina that you're going to listen to. I'm not. That one, though, she is. She is. She has that proximity to whiteness that you guys respect. Right? So now she states that it's only the African American community that can save the Latino community from the bit that you guys put yourselves into. And you only are in that because you were so hell-bent on voting against the same exact group, against the interest, the self-interest for that same group of people that now are the only ones that can save you. Look at that. Again, it's not coming out of my mouth. She said it. She said it, and she's 100% right. For the I will vote Donald Trump. You guys, y'all gotta start kissing some ass. Y'all all better get to kissing asses. And right now, the blacks ain't moving shit. If it's not for them, they're not moving. They're not moving. So I don't know how you guys gonna make it through, but she just said it. She said it. It's the African American community. It is the Black American community that can save you guys from what you are in. And you can think the I will vote Donald Trump.
I have a lot of people in the comments talking about, why are you just talking about African Americans? Why are you just asking for our support? Why are you not asking white people? Why are you not asking Asian people? If it's not clear by now, they have never been part of the fight. And that's not to come for you guys, but the majority is not the minority, right? Black and brown are the minority in this country. We have had a lot more issues than any other race in this country. So, by default, you would kind of think like we would stand together, having a history of so much oppression. And, I'm not trying to discredit anybody else, but we have both been through a lot. This is not even a topic of conversation. Once y'all get over the fact that it's not a race thing, because there's only one race, and that is the human race. And if you guys want to continue to put us in separate teams, then we're never going to fix the problem.
You guys put yourselves in a separate race from us. Hispanics, Latinos have always made it clear that they are not the blacks. Me no black, me no black, me no black. What about Native Americans? The so-called Native Americans? Y'all actually look a lot alike, to be quite honest. How come you ain't calling on them? Aren't they a minority? Asians are not a minority. Like, the math just is not mathing with this one. You know what it is? What it all boils down to? What people never want to admit is that Black American people have always fought, and we have always prevailed. No matter if y'all want to say we on the bottom or what, we got ourselves out of shackles. It was not just because some white man one day woke up and said, oh, I think I want to let my slaves free. I think I want to let go of my free labor. Clearly that was not the case, because look at what followed with Jim Crow. The most lynchings happened in America after so-called slavery was abolished. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, we've always fought. And we've always prevailed. You might not want to call us victors or winners, but we've always prevailed. I'll use that word. That's the operative word. And y'all all recognize that. I'm glad that y'all keep calling on us, because y'all know who we are. Deep down inside, y'all know that we put boots to the ground. Where them fans at? Whoa, 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 I got my boots on the ground. Y'all know we get done. Y'all know we make noise. But what I don't like is that y'all are being so disingenuous and making it seem like we've always had this solidarity and this unity amongst us, when you all in your own communities have anti-blackness that you have yet to address in your own communities. The Afro-Latin community is underrepresented. They face discrimination, racism, colorism. And y'all take those same ideas and ideologies, and when y'all migrate here, y'all bring that with y'all. And y'all try to treat us like the same way y'all treat the black folk in y'all's countries, respectively. But instead of calling on us, why don't you call out the people that's actually doing these things to you? White people have helped us too to fight during the civil rights movement. More so than Latinos and Hispanics. Like, let's just keep it real. Why not call on them? Why not call on white people to be allies with you? This is very, very interesting. And I don't want anybody to get maimed or pow-powed with a rubber bullet. I don't like the footage that I've seen of people getting ran over by cars. It's very, very unfortunate. I'm not sitting up here saying that doesn't... I have empathy. But I don't want to be out there getting shot. I don't know. Anyways. What do y'all want us to do? That's it. Let me ask. What do y'all want us to do? For the ones that keep saying, where's the black people? What exactly do y'all want us to do? Spread love is the Brooklyn way.
We are back, and I want you guys to let me know what you think. It's not bad for people to speak so highly of you, right? But me, I'm here asking myself, like, why now? Like, of all times, you have told us that this community, in the absence of black people, they speak SHIT, right? And yet, if they need salvation, they need to go to the black community. How do you even expect the black community to react to this? To be honest, people that would be impressed by this are people that have low self-esteem. This is not to us, right? But I feel like we have people that are gullible in the community, that they easily give in to such adorations and praises. I don't understand why of all times you would choose times like this to praise, and you're like, if you have anybody to kiss, it should be black people, you should really do it nicely. And I'm like, it's too late, isn't it? I want you guys, my people, to let me know. Because personally, I feel like, isn't it too late? Isn't it too late? I feel like this relationship should have been worked on long time ago before even this. I wish this community listened, but for them to even keep dragging this conversation, they literally always find a way. No shade to these people, by the way, that were on the podcast, no, right? But I feel like this message needs to be put out there, and I don't know how you my people are feeling about this. You are gonna put your thoughts in the comment section, but I feel like this message needs to be put out there that no word or no amount of coercion, no amount of praise, no amount of adoration is going to change how black people feel. They feel betrayed. All the things they fought for, their ancestors fought for them to be enjoying in this country have been taken away, and now you're coming with words, right? Knowing very well that if these people step out, they are going to be a target, right? And I know quite a number of people would be like, why do they always call on black people? Because black people, their voice can be heard. Yeah? Those palm-colored people are afraid of black people. Think whatever you want to think. But I'm just going to say it. They are afraid of them. Evidence is out there. How would you literally be afraid of someone that is driving without any weapon or anything on them, and you are still putting excessive force by looking at just a black person? You are already threatened. Isn't that what a lot of these people say? Oh, I saw him and it was a threat. I'm like, this person was a threat. So I think that tells you these people are afraid. And when black people speak, they are not just speaking. They speak with passion. You have seen all these protests just regurgitating what black people's slogans have always been in these protests. Nothing new. Nothing new. A lot of them are going for ice creams. A lot of them are begging for bouncing castles on protests. Excuse you, like, this is something that is serious. And you need to be passionate about it. And they know very well that black people passion is what moves palm-colored people. Black people passion for over decades. It probably has not achieved everything, but let's not dismiss the fact that it has done something, right? So they want that energy. But isn't it too late for you to be coming out right now? A lot of them are pandering right now. But the thing is, at this point, you know very well that even if you pander, there's nothing that is going to be done. Black people are not going to be moved. Let's not be pathetic, like Issa said, right? Like I said, what moves someone that has always felt small about themselves is just a little amount of praise. There's a way it uplifts them and they feel the urge and be like, wow, they really like us. It's so good they are acknowledging that we are this. We've been telling you this all along. That's what my people will say, right? Trust me, these people don't mean it. They do not mean it. They do not mean it. These people are not apologetic. These people are not trying to cooperate or even create a community. These people are trying to appeal to you and your emotions. They know you are emotional. One of our most biggest weaknesses, but at the same time, our strongest weapon is our emotions, because emotions are needed for humanity's sake. That's why you still see a lot of black people coming out and talking and speaking about these things, right? So that's why they appeal to this, ability that you have to feel for others. These people don't feel for you. They don't. Like I said, why now? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to show that all along you've been seeing this, but then on the voting day you did not see this, right? Appealing to the same community you're calling the N-word, right? And why, of all people, you are speaking on behalf of these people? These people need to come out in droves, just like the way they voted. A lot of them are speaking the way they are speaking because of the disappointment Trump has given them. If it wasn't for the disappointment History still proves it over and over and over again that these people have never ever been black people allies. So what black people be wanting, or what they've been asking, is not for you to kiss their AASS. No, that's not what they've been looking for. No, they are like, please work with us. That's what we want. Like Tabitha, I think, is it Tabitha Speaks? Yes. Like what she said, yes, do the work. If we are putting the work together, do not undo what we are building. What this community does is undo what the black community has fought for decades, for 400 years. And now, because their people are under pressure, they are literally like, they don't have any safe space anymore. All they can do is come up with all of this. They have cried the tears have not worked. They have tried, to gaslight black people. The gaslighting has not worked, right? And now they have resorted to other tactics. Praise them. Tell them they are this. Tell them, black people, you are all of that and more, and you don't even need anybody to tell you that. The achievements and everything that you guys have been able to achieve, that should speak for itself, and it should give you enough esteem not to even stoop so low for these small little tactics. Because for me, I don't understand why of all times now, when black people have made up their mind, they're like, we ain't coming, we ain't saving. You see how they see you? Servitudes. They are slaves. They are saviors. You have to do the work. You have to protect us. Do you protect them? Do you protect this community? I'm not trying to tear anything, because to be honest, the unity is not there anyway, right? There's nothing that is standing out there for us to tear. Everything is asunder. And I know people would be like, but you are already continuing to just draw the gap and make it even more bigger. The gap has always been big, right? I feel like, what are you guys doing to show that indeed you want this gap to be bridged? You're not doing anything. When it comes to voting, you vote against the black people, and at the same time you vote against yourself. So this gaslighting and manipulation and all this level of narcissism, because that's what narcissists and psychopaths do, right? They betray you, but then later on the end, they're like, oh, to be honest, I don't know why I did what I did to you. That's what they do. I don't know why I did what I did to you. You really are such a nice person. I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for you. Don't give in. Because trust me, as soon as you give in like that, they get out of the situation they want to get out, they will easily betray you. And I feel like black people should stop looking for validation from them. If you need validation, let it come from us, who see your struggles, recognize them and appreciate them. Appreciate your resilience and know you're not playing victim. And know, right, you have done enough work. But in a mind of other communities and races, black people cannot do enough. They don't get tired. They have to overwork you psychologically, emotionally, but they also want to exploit you even physically. And this is not something that we should give into. But yeah, she was out there. I don't know what you guys think about her. Again, no shade to her and people that are very vocal about the issues that are happening in their community, and like in regards to them speaking so highly of the black community. Thank you so very much. Black people have already known that for the longest, and I think it's time for them to rest, because don't you think they have done enough? Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section, because for me, this right here is a setup. Don't give in to it, because at this point, black people can't manage to risk themselves and their lives and their loved ones. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I think from me for today, that's it. I love all of you, and I'll see you in another amazing video. Don't forget to check if you are still subscribed to the channel. Share the video. Yes, and I think that's it. I love all of you. Stay safe. Even if you're Latino, I will still tell you, be safe out there. Those people are not playing with you. They are not going to be playing hide and seek with you, trust me. So stay safe. And you, my melanated queens and kings, you know where you're supposed to be at, okay? Love all of you. Bye-bye.